All right.
Is that Venus?
So here I am, people.
Sorry.
I'm in our Oh no, it's fine. You're here.
I didn't.
We got a free upgrade to a penthouse suite at our hotel in Coquitlam, and that's our view. Isn't it absolutely amazing? Okay, let me see, make sure I got all this. So that's towards Surrey. And you turn around this way, go through Burnaby. Sorry, my finger was in the way. Burnaby and Vancouver in the distance. And this is Coquitlam here. So, I know I'm not very well lit, but you know what? Who cares? Look at the look in the background. Look at the moon over my shoulder. So, here's how things are going to change. Because I know people are going to wonder, how has this experience I've had today with YouTube creators changed things? First off, I didn't find any necessary collaborations, per se, but all of us wrote down our information. We all took pictures of all of our information, so our email address, names, and channels. I displayed my full name, there it is again, I displayed my full name on YouTube today because I'm not worried about that anymore. Because all of my mail now comes to a post office box. And my name certainly was out there enough about a month and a half ago now. And it's not like I hid my real name from people in general when my channel started. I'm sorry, I'm just looking at the view myself. This is freaking amazing. This is, you know, we get here and they're like, oh, sorry, we upgraded your room. Is that okay? Yeah, I think so. All right, anyways, and down over in this direction, that's SkyTrain. So Vancouver SkyTrain out into Coquitlam. So here's what I went through today, which was, we got told by people from YouTube. So a couple of girls who work for YouTube, and I'm sorry if girls is considered sexist, I'll say young ladies, who talked to a lot of us about how to get more subscribers and more views and more hits, and thus more revenues. All of the things they told me to do, I'm already doing. Except for collaborations, and there was nobody there who had a hockey channel. Not even close. I don't think there was even a sports channel there. Which is good. That means the odds of there being a sports-run channel in Vancouver with my kind of numbers are very low. Or they didn't show up. There are enough name tags sitting around for people who didn't show up. More live shows. I have to do more live streams. I have to make sure you people know when I'm going to do a live stream. I need to do, I need to give you guys more warning when I'm going to do a live stream. More locations. So here we are, penthouse at a beautiful hotel, and this is great because, of course, Yvonne and I got married about a month ago, and now we've got this beautiful honeymoon suite. For $20 more than the crappy hotels on the east end of Vancouver. So, you know, this is a pretty sweet deal. In terms of branding, I need to work on that. There was one guy I met down there who's a photographer who lives in Tacoma. He's got a channel with about 7,000 subs, and I want to work with him. And he's already made a deal with us that he's going to come up. The next time he's coming up to Vancouver, he'll let me and Yvonne know, and we'll take the kids, and he's going to do like, he'll do half price over what he usually charges for family photography of us. So that's a whole boatload of pictures, because I told him I feel like I'm missing some professional looking stuff on my website, on my YouTube channel. He can help me with that, and in return, once he's done that, and once we've done that together, I will certainly give him a shout out on my channel. I would give him a shout out right now if I knew his channel. I'll find that out soon, but for now, this is just, today felt like a watershed moment. It felt like today I was a YouTuber. This was my job today. And of the people who were in that room, and I'd say there was probably, I want to say 30 to 40 people in that room who all have channels with 1,000 or more subscribers. That was the cutoff. I think I was in the top 15% in terms of my numbers. So that was kind of mind-blowing too, because there were people from Washington State and all over BC, and I was really proud of that, and I'm proud of you guys. Hockey Memes on Instagram has done a shout out for me, so I'm going to do a shout out for them on Instagram. He has 29,000, almost 30,000 followers. He certainly doesn't need me to give him a shout out and recommend him to people, but by all means, go find him on Instagram. Find me on Instagram. It's YouTube_hockey guy. And it's Shan's Boomstick on Twitter. Follow me. I tweet out anything I see. So when I look through my Twitter feed, anything from any hockey team, any hockey player that I'm followed or that I see somebody else has liked, I retweet it. I quote the retweet when I need to. There's a couple other things I found out today. I need a gimbal. I never thought of a gimbal until I saw somebody A, using it, and B, they told me to get a gimbal. So I'm going to be picking that up. I'm going to be shooting a lot more with my phone, because they said that's what a lot of people are using, and just, you know, they gave me a couple of tricks and a couple of hints, and I'm just very excited right now. This is really, really mind-blowing that I'm here, that this is how I'm starting my weekend, is with a 5-hour 5-hour workshop on making sure, and this was about me presenting you guys with better content, more consistent content, and there's all kinds of things that Yvonne and I are thinking, and Yvonne and I have decided, actually it was decided by one of the guys who was there, because we're both there representing my channel, and he asked her, he said, what do you do? And while that question was being answered by her, I was talking to somebody else about something else. They had some kind of a scavenger hunt thing they were doing, and she came over to me and she said, so he told me I'm your producer. It makes a lot of sense. A lot of the times when you guys see whiteboards, okay, so whiteboards, the logos that you guys see with the magnets, almost every marker I own, she bought me. So she is the producer. When I was down in Oregon last week, she went out and bought the paper or the index cards and the markers I was using down there, because I didn't have any. I was like, oh crap, I forgot. And she's like, all right. So she went out and she got me some while we were down there. There's a lot of ways she helps that you guys don't see. She is very, very interested in making sure this channel grows, and we've come up with all kinds of ideas. The number one piece of advice YouTube gives people is to be genuine, be yourself. People are subscribing to you as much as they're subscribing to your content, which is something that I've been told a lot. And that's why when people say things like, well, you need to get a studio, you need to get a better setup, you need to get this, you need to get... I don't do that. Because as soon as I start doing all of that, I lose some of the genuine. Like, for instance, I'm out here and it's dark. I could say, oh, my face doesn't show. But look at that skyline. You don't need to see my face. My ugly mug isn't going to make that skyline any better. Look at that. That's just gorgeous. That's absolute... Oh, my head's in the way. Let me just scooch down. Scooch down. There is just nothing in this world right now that is cooler than this. Nothing. So I'm gonna set up my computer in the room. I have some video stuff to do tonight. I have a lot of video ideas percolating in my brain, which I will definitely be getting into in the coming weeks. But you know, there were a couple comments made on my last video. I hope you don't lose your job. I'm intending to quit. And I think today gave me enough information on what my channel can do if I provide it with the time, that I can feel comfortable in leaving my job. I'll find another job. It'll be closer to home, and I'll have more time to do this, because like I said, there's nothing they're telling me to do that I'm not already doing. It's just a matter of how well I'm doing it, how well it's organized, and that's what I'm going to work on. So thank you for being part of this journey. This was great for me. Got the creative juices going in my brain. I admit I've been a little stressed out and a little tired lately, and this was exactly what I needed. So what an amazing day. Then we walked through Gastown. We came back here, and it's... I hope you don't mind we upgraded you to the penthouse. No, we don't mind. That's sort of like, you know, for a single guy to walk in. Yeah, so your room, we're sorry, there's a bunch of half-naked strippers, and there were some women from Penthouse magazine that had nowhere to stay, so we put them in your room. Oh, really?
Oh, Shannon.
Oh, are they naked? Yes. Oh, really? Oh, not naked. We're sorry, we couldn't find them any clothes. Oh, fine, give me the keys. Give me the keys, give me the keys, give me the keys, give me the keys! So, that's how my day was. So, thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe if you're browsing your way through, especially if Hockey Meme sent you. I give him tremendous thanks for that, and I give you guys tremendous thanks for being here. And I'm gonna have some fun. It's a huge room, and I'm gonna have some fun shooting in there. But if you don't mind, I'm also gonna spend some time with my wife. We're gonna enjoy the view. We're gonna enjoy the. There's 2 decks. There's a deck. There's a deck there,
balconies.
and there's a deck here. And it's wonderful. There's 2 outsides, as she put it when we got in here. There's 2 outsides! I get what she meant. She may have had a few drinks at the event.
Just a couple.
She had 5. Keisha, if you're watching, she had 5. She doesn't drink with you, just with me. I win! I'll talk to you guys again soon.
Shannon.